I'm single.
You are?
I'm single.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Damn. A few months ago.
And why did things end?
Oh, man. I think they ended. Well, I know it ended because I expect things a certain way. And the only reason I expect things a certain way is because I know what I give. So when I give something, you just got to appreciate it and give it right back. That's all I say.
Now, you ended this with them, they ended this with you.
They ended it for themselves.
But technically, who broke up with who?
I broke up with them, yes.
You did. And how long did that relationship last for? The time span of it?
Like a year.
Okay.
A little over, yeah.
And did you guys break up on good terms or bad terms?
Good terms. At first it was bad until we discussed it, discussed everything. And now we good.
Now, when you guys are in a relationship for like a year, when does the actual relationship go downhill? Okay, you're in this relationship with a person for a year, but does it go down at the end of that year when you guys break up, or are we talking a sooner point in that year time span?
In this relationship?
Yeah.
It happened earlier, and I'm a Virgo, and I let things fester until I can't take it no more.
Did you share this relationship when you were in it on social media?
No.
It was private.
All my relationships are private.
And why is that? Because some people are very public with their relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Why for you? Why are you private?
Just for that reason alone. Just like a lot of people are very open and public in all relationships. I just don't necessarily think that's a good idea, because not everybody has the best wishes for you, and especially when you're in a relationship, whether that be for you or that person. So they're just putting all that negativity on you. And whether it affects you right then and there or over time, it's just something that you just don't want to give people. You just don't want to give people that on that plate. If you can hide it from them and they try and figure it out, then that's cool. But you're literally just putting yourself under review for someone else to come in and just knock it down. So that's why I'm private. I make sure that my partners know that, most of them understand. But I have noticed a trend that over time, they just like, so you don't want to show me off, huh? It's not that I don't want to show you off. It's just I know what's going to happen. And I don't want that problem. I want you. I don't want the problem.
And you make sure they don't show it off on their end as well. They keep it private as well.
For the most part, before, in this relationship, I allowed them to, not that I allowed them, but it wasn't a big deal for me, for them to post me or whatever at all.
And why this time not such a big deal compared to other times?
Because I really, really wanted to be with that person.
I know you're a private person, right, when it comes to your relationship. Are we talking too much about a relationship? Like,
not at all.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay, because I don't want to keep asking you questions. You're like, I'm really private with my relationship stuff, and
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Was this person in the modeling industry?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. And that's how I like it. I don't really like to, not that I don't like to, it's just, it's easier for me to be involved with someone who isn't really familiar with the industry, because I just need them to want me, to love me, because that's all I'm going to do. This is just my business. It's just my brand. And people that know me and actually really know me, like sit down with me, converse with me, they know that to be true. So.
You've tried the relationship where somebody was in the modeling industry as you? You've tried that before, or you've never tried that?
No, never tried it at all. It did almost happen, but no.
Care to share what their occupation or their industry was that they were in?
Oh yeah, they were artists.
A recording artist.
Recording artist.
Certain genre of music?
Rap, hip hop.
And are you done with relationships with that genre of music? Rappers, recording artists, are you turned off from that relationship type of occupation since this particular relationship?
I wouldn't say no. To be honest, I don't really like to just steer away from things unless it's hurt me, unless I've told myself I'll never do again. But that person being a rapper or artist, whatever, it didn't really make us break up. It didn't interfere with that. It's just their occupation. But the lifestyle that they gained from being a rapper or artist or whatever, that's what I necessarily didn't agree with. When it starts shaping you and who you are, then that's the problem.
So you would be open to being in a relationship with a rapper, recording artist?
Yeah.
Again, not turned off by it.
Not turned off.
And you do music as well.
I do.
And if people aren't familiar, what genre of music do you personally do?
I sing. I'm R&B.
Did you guys ever collaborate during the relationship? Was that...
Yeah.
You guys have?
Most definitely.
Is that collaboration out?
No. I made sure of that.
Never came out.
Mm-mm. But that person has a lot of songs, like a lot of tracks. Like, that's one thing that we shared, Not that we needed to put it out in the public, but they know that if I did want to take that route, I could. But when I branch off into my own solo dolo singing career, there's no connotations to no ex. It's just me, Keita.
And so you guys collaborated on one song or more than one song?
One song we collabed on, I sang some like hooks, but it was songs that weren't even released. Like when I say this person has a lot of tracks, because they make beats. So it's plentiful. They don't really need mine.
I see. I
they
got
don't need
you.
mine in there.
And when you guys collaborated, this was before you got into a relationship, or you guys are in a relationship and then you guys end up collaborating at some point?
Yeah, we ended up getting into a relationship and then collaborating later.